So what is it that the truth movement is not saying? What is it that the New Age movement is not saying? What is it that our government is not saying? When we listen to Alex Jones, we listen to Ron Paul, we listen to all of these people, the leaders of the, what is it that they're not saying? What are we missing? I submit to you that what we're not realizing and what we are not focusing our attention on is the fact that Satan is the enemy. He is the enemy. Point blank. I see him behind all of these things. All of these things are tentacles. They're smoke screens. They, to some, are even distractions to get you away from the fact that there is his spirit is working behind the scenes to bring about prophecy, so that he is the spirit moving behind the scenes. Okay, that is why we've got so many different disparate parts that seem to be unrelated at times, and then they seem to be related. We get confused. We don't know where things are coming from. I mean, from all angles, we are subjected. We've got Social Security. We've got a government system that is tyrannical. We've got governments all over the world that are uniting. We've got religions all over the world that are uniting and coming together. We've got this decrease in morality. We've got an increase of anti-biblical teachings, of materialism, of sex, of premarital sex, of homosexuality. We've got all these things just going on around us, and it's hard to get a grip on it all. But let me suggest that he is moving and putting these things together and operating on all of these fronts. Okay? All of these fronts. We cannot forget this. Everything else is just a smoke screen, but preparations are being made behind the scenes. He's preparing. This is what is truly going on, and a true follower of Jesus Christ is able to spiritually discern this rather easily once one wades through all of the distractions and smoke screens. This is the enemy, and not too many people are standing up and saying it, and it's just as simple as that. Satan is the true enemy of all of the believers of God and of the believers here on earth of Jesus and the believers in Jesus Christ. He hates us. Okay? He hates us. So people talk of conspiracy, and I think there very well are conspiracies in many circles. There's Freemasonry. We've got all that Freemasonry, Luciferianism. We've got ritual sex abuse, our CIA, our NSA, spying on our citizens. We've got all these different areas. You've got cameras everywhere. You've got, the militarization of our police force, moral decay of society, miseducation, disinformation. You got disinformation agents working within the realms of the truth movement. You got the Jesuit influence, the Pope and the Roman Catholic churches. Evil, just vicious history. Now they're trying to change. They're trying to change. They're trying to put on a new face. They're trying to change their image with coming out with certain movies and this and that. Trying to promote itself once again as a sole moral authority. We got the Inquisition. We've got all these different things that are going on. Alien agenda. Our government's involvement and understanding of it. It's just all a big mess. But to me, it just shows that there is an evil spirit behind it all, because all of its intent is ultimately evil. The laws that we obey, the TV shows that we watch, none of them seem to promote God. They seem not to promote Jesus Christ. Everything is anti-Jesus Christ, anti-God. Even in some of the Christian circles, they've made for themselves another God to worship, another God to praise. Mainstream Christianity the televangelists. I mean, you know. But Satan wants the worship. And the system that he is working on will grant him that which he desires. And the book of Revelation thoroughly supports this. Okay? Satan wants to be worshipped, and he will be worshipped. His Antichrist will be worshipped by many. Okay, this is the system that we're moving towards. This is what makes sense out of all these different parts. A government that controls a population, a currency that collectively works for all the nations throughout all of the world, laws that suppress instead of promote freedom, different religious views that cause confusion, but at the same time seek to try to come together. All these different things seem to be leading towards a new system, a new age, a new school of religious thought, where He is Lord, where He is worshipped. It's happening right before our eyes. It's happening right before our eyes. And we must be prepared for this. Okay? We must be prepared as true followers of Jesus Christ. We must be prepared for this. But there is a problem. And therein is a problem for him. And that's the gift of the Holy Spirit has been given to some. And all of His kingdom are subject to this Spirit through Jesus Christ. I mean, let's face it. I mean, the demons are subject to us as we submit to the authority of Jesus Christ. So therefore, therein that's a problem. That's a problem. You can't. You have to get rid of that power, or if you can't get rid of it, you must diminish. You must diminish its power. You must decrease its effectiveness. And I think that in time, and as time has went on, that has happened. The church has decreased in its effectiveness. It has become confused. It's become disparate. It's become there are many different denominations and parts. It's become dispersed, and so Satan has to somehow diminish that power so that he can bring in his new religion. Can bring in the worship of himself, and all those that do not accept this new system, of course, must be destroyed. He knows that true Christians and true followers of Jesus Christ will not embrace at all whatever new religion, whatever new worship that is coming down the pike, whatever new beast system that we know is coming down the pike. We will not embrace it. We will stand against it. We will know it. The Spirit of God will tell us that we will know it, and we will be able to spiritually discern it.